Hello and welcome back to Kim Reads as we continue with Diary of Anne Frank. Chapter 19. Afterward. Our car pulled up between 10 and 10:30 at 263 Prendergast Street on the morning of August 4th, 1944. Many figures set up, including an SS Sergeant Karl Joseph Silberbauer and three armed Dutch members of the security police in civilian clothes. Receiving a tip-off, they arrested the 8 people hiding in the annex and 2 of their helpers. They also took away all the valuables they could find. Kugler and Kleeman were taken to a prison in Amsterdam and transferred without the benefit of trial to Camp Amersfoort, Holland on September 11, 1944. Kleeman was released on September 18 because of his ill health and stayed in Amsterdam until his death in 1959. Kugler escaped from prison on March 28, 1945, immigrating to Canada in 1955. He breathed his last in Toronto in 1989. Bep died in Amsterdam in 1983, and Miep died in Hoorn on January 11, 2010 at the age of 100. Her husband Han passed away in 1993. After their arrest, the 8 members of the annex were initially brought to a prison in Amsterdam, then transferred to Westerbork, the transit camp for Jews in North Holland. They were deported to Auschwitz, Poland, on September 3, 1944. According to Otto Frank's testimony, von Daun was gassed to death on October or November 1944, just before the gas chambers were dismantled. Mrs. von Daun was transported to many concentration camps from Auschwitz. It is certain she did not survive. Peter von Daun was forced to participate in the death march from Auschwitz to Mauthausen, Austria on January 16, 1945. 3 days before the camp was liberated. Albert Dustel and Edith Frank died as well. Margot and Anne Frank were transported from Auschwitz to Bergen-Belsen, a concentration camp near Hanover, Germany. Because of the horrible hygienic conditions, a typhus epidemic broke out in the winter of 1944 to 45, killing thousands of prisoners. Anne died a few days after Margot, probably in late February or early March. Their bodies were possibly dumped in the Bergen-Belsen mass graves. British troops liberated the camp on April 12, 1945. Otto Frank was the only one among the 8 to survive the concentration camps. He returned to Amsterdam on June 3, 1945, after Auschwitz was liberated by Russian troops. In 1953, he moved to Basel, Switzerland. He married Ilfried Varkowitz Geringer, originally from Vienna, a survivor of Auschwitz, who lost a son and a husband in Mauthausen. Otto Frank devoted the rest of his life to sharing the message of his daughter's diary with people across the world until his death on August 19, 1980. And that is the end of Diary of Anne Frank. Thanks for listening.